2019, I registered an historic scooter for the first and most likely only time. With hindsight, I realise my biggest issue with the process was unfamiliarity. This video is therefore my attempt to alleviate that issue for any other first-timers who deign to watch it. The first step, and it's a legal requirement, is to notify HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs, of the existence of the vehicle using the Notification of Vehicle Arrival Service, NOVA. I made my application online, found it a bit convoluted. With another look now, and I realise there's a paper application form I was unaware of. 2CVGB. It's fairly straightforward and seems geared towards historic or classic vehicles. 8 pages, but nothing major. Going online, you have to complete each page before you can see the next page. The paper format you can peruse in advance and complete at your leisure. Notification of vehicle arrivals. Part 1. Only complete this section if you are notifying on behalf of the purchaser of the vehicle. Part 1 continued. Name, address. Use black ink and fill in capital letters. By the way, I've used pencil in case I have to rub anything out. I've been known to make mistakes. Are you bringing the vehicle in as a transfer of assets? No. Is the supplier VAT registered? No. Vehicle type, motorcycle, scooter or mopeds. Make, Lambretta. LI is the model. In my case it's an LI 125. Derivative 125. Version Series 3. It's a road motorcycle. Stylish scooter. Engine size 150. I have a 150 engine fitted, it's not a kit. Petrol, manual. Part 3 continued, vehicle type, motor caravan. Part 4 leasing arrangements. Part 5, vehicle ID number. Current registration, date vehicle arrived in the UK. Date of change of intention, not applicable. Do you know the date the vehicle was first registered for road use? Yes. Country of first registration, Italy. Date of first registration, I have a Belgian logbook, this is stamped in it. Mileage at time of purchase, 1200 kilometres. This is a compulsory question online, right hand drive, can't go wrong. Date vehicle was first made available to you. Do you have a purchase invoice? No. Reason for no purchase invoice, private sale, written receipt, anything you like. Price paid for vehicle, 2000 say. Are you claiming relief? No. Currency used, GBP. Great British Pounds. Total value of options, 0. Before I leave this page, on the Belgian logbook, the VIN frame number was printed in like so. I copied it direct onto the website. It wasn't enough, it came back to me. They wanted more information. I phoned the helpline. Turns out it was the IGM number they wished. On the frame, the number is stamped like so. On the online format, it would not accept a space between the two numbers. So I put it in this format. Frame number, no space. And that seemed acceptable. Specific vehicle questions for VAT registered. Title, signature, date. And the last page is a list of examples. Log in to use the Notification of Vehicle Arrivals service, NOVA. Click. Start now. To enter the site you need a government gateway user ID. I have one. I shall enter it and begin. Page 1, at a glance. Facts. Facts. Frequently asked questions. Here we have 2 examples. Honda, when you enter facts, it opens a new window. To exit the window, click on the top. Create vehicle notifications. Introduction. Next. Initial questions. Are you completing a notification of vehicles purchased within the EU? Yes. Next. What you will need to submit your notifications. Next. Submission summary. Next. About you. Next. Now it wants my postcode, find address. Next. About you. Next, automatically saves your data. About the vehicles. Add vehicles by supplier. Do you want to use these details as the supplier details? Yes. Next. Confirm vehicle supplier details. Next. Add vehicles by supplier. Add vehicle. Motorcycle or scooter. Please select your vehicle from the drop-down menu. I know the drop-down menu doesn't show up. Lambretta. Next. Model. I never think this was a kind of sweet spot where I felt I was on the right track. It was not listed, so I will say other. 150. Next. Must be answered. Right hand drive. Can't go wrong. Are you claiming relief? The answer is no. If you click on yes, you'll understand why. So now we have confirmation of vehicle details. Next. And here we have the headline 125125. Next automatically saves your data. Next. Add vehicles by supplier. Next. About the vehicle supplier and vehicle information. Next. Get a little confusion. You seem to think you're going backwards. But there's an ongoing submission process. Final confirmation. Next. Declare and submit. I will not be declaring, I will not be submitting. I made 2 errors on my online application that came back to me. I phoned the helpline on each occasion, and I would say they were both pleasant and helpful on each occasion. DVLA V55 application. Our guidance notes, other than tell you the need for Nova clearness and to write clearly in black ink using capital letters, there is little of relevance in them. The V55 application form. A simple 1-page form, unless you print it, and it turns into 2. Personal details. Main form, motorcycle, Innocente, Lambretta, LI125. Road motorcycle is the technical term that comes up. 2-wheel blue and white scooter 125, series 3. I doubt if you need the length or the width. Unladen weight maybe. Number of seats 2. Partial postcode. Country purchased from. I have a Belgian logbook, so I put Belgium. Petrol chassis number, engine number, cylinder 150. I have a 150 engine, not a kit. They have original registration, year of manufacture. Straightforward and simple. I sent it off. It came back. I had made the same error as with the online application. I copied the frame number direct from the logbook. Unacceptable. They want the full booner too. I amended it and sent it off again. It came back once more. I had omitted something. Seem to remember it was the CC. Cylinder capacity. I need to pay more attention. I sent it off again. Success. But they would like an examination. At this point I would say it may be worth having a letter of authenticity. It will carry more clout than a logbook. Paperwork suggests around a 6-week wait for the examination. Communication with the DVLA is by stamp and envelope. My ineptitude probably added another 4 weeks on. The process took from the beginning of August to the 7th of December, when this came through the post. The DVLA themselves were reasonably efficient in their correspondence. The issues were mine. The day of the examination, they push PJ onto the driveway and fire it up. It backfires and dies. The examiner turns up. I have an old motorhome in the driveway and a historic scooter. He likes them both. He's a collector of memorabilia from a certain era and happy to be out of the office. The chat flows while he takes a few pictures of PJ and tries to illuminate a sequence of the numbers. He explains that the purpose of the examination is to basically confirm that what you put on the form exists. Nothing more, nothing less. The photos in his report will go back to the DVLA to form part of a brand new history for your historic scooter. The best part of an hour passed in no time, and they headed off. PJ still refused to start, and that's another story.